Hello, I'm DR.Bang Seoleung, the hair wizard who protects your hair. It's great to see you. First, the design is different, and I believe the judgment on the number of grafts needed to fill that design also varies. An estimate ultimately depends on the number of grafts, which determines the surgery cost. But in my experience, the actual number of grafts changes depending on what kind of hair is implanted, and the estimate also changes based on how well the hairline area is filled. So, while some clinics aim to densely fill the area in one go, others operate on the principle of an initial fill with the option to augment it later on. There's no single right answer for design, density, or the exact number of grafts needed. There's no such formula. It's truly impossible given the numerous variables, the patient's scalp color, condition, hair type, thickness. It's a long list. Due to this, the same number of grafts can appear different, hence the patient's expectations must be considered. Also, the extent of hair loss, the condition of the hair loss, the state of the hair to be transplanted, there are too many factors to consider. That's why the estimates differ. However, personally, I prefer to densely fill up to the hairline area and ensure it looks exceptionally good, even when the hair is parted. Therefore, when I determine the number of grafts, I tend to opt for a much higher quantity to achieve that desired aesthetic. And I prefer to implant them more densely, so naturally, if more grafts are required, my estimate might be a bit higher compared to other clinics. I've been misunderstood at first. Patients go for consultations and are told they need 2,600 or 2,800 grafts, but then I suggest 3,200 or 3,500. They ask, "Chief Doctor, why do you quote such a high number of grafts?" In those cases, this is what I'd say. The degree to which one can densely fill the hairline area, in a sense, truly demonstrates the diligence and skill of the surgeon, and I always tell patients that I strive to fill that entire hairline area completely. Having more grafts isn't necessarily better, yet an adequate quantity is crucial. You should definitely confirm whether the entire hairline area will be completely filled. For a rough idea, I use the palm of my hand. To densely fill an area this size takes about 4,000 grafts. So using the size of your palm, you can think, how much do I need? Is it half? What percentage is it? You can then multiply 4,000 grafts by that amount to get a rough number. That's how I explain it. Yes, so if this represents 4,000 grafts, how much of that is my transplant area? Calculating it that way is good for getting a general estimate. If you want to be more precise, you can use a transparent film. Take that, place it on your head, and then with a marker pen, draw the shape you want to fill with hair transplantation. Go ahead and draw the outline of where you want the hair to be transplanted. It's more fun than you'd think when you do this. After drawing it precisely like this, you can then flatten it out and determine approximately what area that covers. You'll get an area measurement, roughly so many square centimeters. Then there's the density needed for that area. You'll quickly find it's over 2,500 grafts. So today we briefly learned how to estimate your hair transplant cost. I sincerely hope this information was helpful to you. Thank you.